What's up guys, it's your coach Marwan from Marwan Killer Fitness. On today's video we're going to talk about 4 nutrition myths. So before we do, I want to show you guys how to increase your testosterone levels naturally. After watching this video, if you go to the link below in the description box where it says download your free report and click on that link, it'll take you to a download page and then you can get your free report. So you all know about the benefits of testosterone, there's no need for me to talk about it today. Alright, so as often the case, you're kind of in the gym and you read a lot of newspaper articles and a lot of magazines and you wonder whether something doesn't quite add up. Okay, so today we're going to talk about 4 myths and 4 of the most popular myths actually, rather than sit here for hours and tell you about every single myth out there and explaining about it, because literally we can be here for another 24 hours talking about every single myth. We're going to talk about the 4 most popular ones. So, number 1 is no carbs after 6 p.m. Why? It's often the case with the bros and the bros of the bodybuilders in the gym, because if you have carbs after 6 p.m. you're going to get fat. So the logic behind it was, if you're going to be sitting around at home watching TV, not moving around, then having carbs is going to be making you fat. Well, the logic behind it is that from a kind of fat burning point of view, if you have carbs, I mean, I'm talking about like not talking about vegetables, but if you have like carbs first thing in the morning, then what happens is your growth hormone level is going to be blunted. So the first meal of the day will dictate whether you're going to be burning fats for energy or you're going to be burning sugar for energy. So after a long fast, which is the time that you're asleep, your growth hormone levels are at their highest. And therefore, any presence of insulin in the blood that will blunt fat burning. And this is actually what I teach in my Fit and Lean Dad fat loss blueprint. All right. So as long as you are within your caloric maintenance levels on that day, then 6 p.m. and then having carbs after 6 p.m. is fine. I mean, think about it logically. If you're going to train at 7 or 8 p.m., if you've got a 9 to 5 job, what happens? You can't have carbs because you're going to be sitting at home? No, of course not. You need carbs to recover from your energy. So it doesn't matter when you have your carbs. Actually, it's a pretty funny one. I don't know if you guys have seen this caption on Facebook. A lot of people have shared it around. Or they have a picture of a skinny guy, and on the above it's got a caption of no carbs after 6 p.m. bro. Okay, so that's where they kind of originated from. And also the fat burning works on a kind of 24-hour level, a 24-hour basis rather than activity per activity basis. Okay. Another one is fat makes you fat. Oops. Okay, so this is another myth, that fat makes you fat because people have read something, and rather than going into the bottom, kind of searching for the actual answer, they read a headline by someone on the internet and they decided that, okay, fat is from fat, therefore it makes you fat. Well, actually fat doesn't make you fat, because good fats are functional. Fats are So what that means is they're actually used for something. You need fats for the cells to repair the cells. The cells are made from fat, and you need fat for optimal hormone function. Okay, and two of the hormones we're going to talk about today are CCK, which is cholecystokinin, CK, and glucagon peptide 1. Alright, so what CCK does is release in the small intestines when fats and protein are present. So they're basically found in the brain and they're found in the gut. And what that does is it depresses hunger. So when you're hungry, the hormone ghrelin starts to be released. When you eat fats and protein, the CCK hormone is released. So suppresses suppresses hunger, and this one is basically delay the glucagon peptides, stomach, emptying time. Okay, so if you're someone who cannot control their appetite and you feel hungry all the time, then if you start to incorporate protein and fats into your diet, especially in the first meal of the day, you actually feel full for longer, and you'll feel less of an urge to eat. Okay. Number 3, very quickly, is vegans cannot build muscle. Okay, well, absolutely they can. Okay, the way for you to build muscle, as you guys know, very, very simply, kind of oversimplification, is you got to have enough protein, and 2, you got to put the muscles under enough stress. And vegans can absolutely get enough protein. 1, from quinoa. I'm just going to give you 2 sources. Quinoa, and also going to be from hummus. Or chickpeas, as some people know it. Okay, so definitely they can. Finally, number 4 is supplements. So as often the thing about supplements is that supplements can be the end all and be all. Oh, supplements are going to help you to, or going to make you into the cover model of men's health, because they advertise this kind of thing. Well, let me tell you this, and if you're averse to eating healthy and having a balanced nutrition plan, you're not going to get the body of your dreams no matter what supplements you have. The only thing you're going to see going down is not your fat levels, it's your bank account. Okay, I can tell you this they can tell you this from experience with various people. Supplements are good and to supplement a nutrition plan. So if you're lacking in protein that day and you need to get your 1 gram per body weight, per pound of body weight, then this is an excellent source to get some protein powder into your diet. But if you're going to have this instead of your nutrition plan, you're not going to get anywhere, because A, it's a powder, so therefore it's a powder is not the same as having the actual meal. And 2, also a lot of the supplements don't do as what they say on the tin. So fat burning pills are nothing more than glorified caffeine pills. They contain a lot of caffeine, they might contain a bit of pepper, and what they do is they increase our heart rate. So you there's a myth that you're going to be burning fat by sweating. Okay, but it's really dangerous to have your heart rate elevated for a prolonged period of time. All right, so there we are, guys. Supplements are good, but only to supplement your nutrition plan. When you get to a certain level, then you can use that extra little bit to help you get to where you need to be with your with the supplements. Alright guys, so I hope this was helpful. Leave me a thumbs up if it was, and let me know what videos you want me to do next, and I'll do my best. We'll talk again soon.